Albums and smart albums are some of the most powerful organizational tools in Aperture, allowing you to easily collect specific sets of images and organize them within your projects. To create an album, select the images that you'd like to include by clicking on each one while holding down the Command key. You can also use the Shift key to make a contiguous selection. With the images selected, click the New pop-up menu in the toolbar and choose Album. Aperture adds the new untitled album to your project and highlights it so that you can name it. The images that you selected are added to the album automatically. Keep in mind that the images that you see in an album are simply references to the images contained in your project, not duplicates. The same image can appear in as many different albums as you want. If you remove an image from an album by pressing the Delete key, the image is removed only from the album, not from your project. To add more images to an album, select the thumbnails you want in the browser and drag them to the album in the Project panel. While a standard album requires you to manually select the photos that you want to include, Aperture's smart albums are populated automatically according to search criteria that you specify. Smart albums offer you a powerful tool to quickly create a collection of specific photos. You can create a smart album by going to the New pop-up menu in the toolbar and choosing Smart Album. Aperture adds a smart album to your project and opens a heads-up display, or HUD, from which you can choose the criteria which will be used to populate the smart album. Simply configure the query HUD to find the images that you want. For example, you could select only 5-star images. The smart album automatically fills with only the 5-star images in your project. If you later change an image to have 5 stars, it will automatically appear in this album. Similarly, if you lower the rating of one of the images to 4 stars, it automatically disappears from the album. Using the various controls in the HUD, you can create smart albums based on any combination of criteria, automatically grouping images with specific keywords, dates, metadata, adjustments, and so on. The scope of a smart album search is based on where in the library you create it. And when you click on a library in the Projects panel and then create a smart album, Aperture populates it with matching images from your entire library. A smart album created in a folder of projects looks in all of the projects within that folder. A smart album created inside a project searches only that project for matching images. Albums and smart albums never duplicate your files, and they take up very little hard drive space. So you can make as many as you need to keep your ever-growing library organized and easy to navigate.